Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl, and I just wanted to do a quick update on the what is happening with Tally Hall kind of situation that's been going on since the Sonic Lunch openers were announced. So as I put in my community tab, Sonic Lunch announced the openers yesterday at 4 o'clock for me. So it was 11 a.m. EST, and we can see Andrew Horowitz has been announced as an opener 22nd of August. So we thought, right, that's it. That's where these clues have been leading, because Matthew Altruda have been posting mysterious tweets. I mentioned some of them in my previous video about the news that was broken on the radio and all this leading up to Sonic Lunch. We knew that 24th of April was when Sonic Lunch openers were being announced, so that's where I put two and two together. And then basically, see, you weren't taken for a ride. Well, thank you, Matthew, because I tweeted we weren't taken for a ride. So there you go. I think I won that one, and I think you stole it. I don't know. No, maybe he came up with it himself, but coincidence. Anyway, so 22nd of August, you and me and... Oh, yeah. So then time for a haiku. Overwhelmingly, oh, hell yes. Yesterday, well, there it is, right? Really nothing left to see. This suave fellow writes. Let me finish that sentence for you. This suave fellow writes heterophonic tunes of How Love Bites. Okay, so we're back on Rob being a hint. We get a failed haiku because the first line is 6 syllables and a haiku is 575. Maybe we all need less. Stay focused on your journey. Simplification. And some things I just can't do. What's the line in haiku? Some things I just can't do. This is before these tweets today. Please don't scream too loud, but I think these are openers for Sonic Lunch. We find out tomorrow. So it was 2 emoji haikus, one with flamingos, ghosts and bikes, which are all tracks from Not a Trampoline by Rob Cantor, bike being old bike, and lemons and pears. Because there were more lemons than pears, I very jokingly wrote, it's Lemon Demon. Of course I would, why wouldn't I? So yeah, lemons and pears, Andrew, and of course Andrew has now been confirmed. Only Andrew has been confirmed. So what was going on with the Rob stuff? So after I posted I thought they were openers, I then also added another thought. One more thought. Matthew mentioned Saturday as being important. As mentioned in my video, I think he's referring to the first show Andrew is supporting Jukebox the Ghost at, which is Saturday in Chicago. Do you think these emojis could possibly mean that Rob is one of Andrew's guests? I'm just putting it out there as a possibility and crying because I live on a different continent. An hour ago, Matthew's last tweet was, anything going on in Chicago this Saturday that might break the internet? That is the Jukebox the Ghost show that Andrew is supporting at. And as I mentioned, Andrew is bringing guests, plural. So is it Rob? I don't want to count my chickens, but yeah, I am pretty convinced Rob is going to be there. And thankfully, I know somebody who is going to be there. You probably know her, Ruby Red. She's on Twitter. She is the Tally Hall and Joe Hawley and Edu and others collector. She is absolutely... people think I'm a bit mad with my collection, but my goodness, I've nothing on her. So Ruby is going to be there. Ruby is going to film it. But going back to his Chicago tweet, Ruby said, Matthew, stop. I'm going to be at that show. Can you give me a hint as to what I've got myself into? And Matthew replied, yes, make sure your phone is fully charged and has memory for long videos. So I replied, Ruby, I could well have been right. And then my little community post. And I don't read into Matthew's likes, but Matthew did like that one. Doesn't mean anything in particular because Matthew likes pretty much most of my posts and comments and other people's as well. So I don't read into what he likes as being confirmation of anything. But anyway, yes, I absolutely really do believe Rob is going to be one of Andrew's guests. And furthermore, we haven't had the headliners for Sonic Lunch. Is Rob going to be a headliner? Because surely if he was a guest of Andrew at the opening, then surely he would have been mentioned, Andrew and Rob. So I don't know. I just don't know. And we still don't know who is making the solo album, but we'll find out at some point. It's not that long. It's before autumn, and autumn starts in September. It's not that long in the grand scheme of things. So that's where we're at. It's all speculation on my part, but with educated guesses, let's say. I don't know. I will keep you updated. I fully intend to record the announcement of the headliners on Ann Arbor's 107.1 FM on Monday, because it will actually be 1 o'clock for me, which is lunchtime. So that's very good. I can do it just while I'm eating my lunch. And I promise I will not be making noise, talking anything while it's being recorded, because I didn't realise it was picking up my voice. I only found out when I was watching my video back, and yeah, that's not the greatest way of recording audio for a video now, is it? Anyway, so I'll leave you with these thoughts. My community tab gets updated anyway if I see anything interesting, so keep an eye on that as well. And that's it. So, bye.